If there's one skill that nobody talks about, mainly because it sounds so boring, but yet at the same time is so damn powerful, it's nervous system regulation. You might ask why? Well, a regulated mind does wonders to every single dimension of your life. Like, we're talking about the way how you treat yourself, other people, the meaning of your life, criticism, adversity, grief, all these things that sometimes can be very painful for us to discuss and understand. You might ask why? Well, our brain has a so-called autonomic nervous system, which consists out of two states, the parasympathetic and the sympathetic. The latter one being the state that is basically fight or flight, the first one being the state of rest and digest. And one of the amazing benefits of being able to regulate your mind is that when you are in these states of fight or flight, you can more easily switch back to rest and digest. And you can just imagine how important that is when your emotions are getting the worst out of you. So often when we're in states where things just do not go as planned, where we become uncomfortable about ourselves, we tend to act with emotion and less with rational thinking. And the more we act out of emotion, basically, the less we are making decisions that are aligned with our goals. Why? Because all the brain regions that are associated with proper thinking and goal alignment and so on are suppressed in function. That's one of the huge negatives when you're in an unpleasant or stressful state. And to just have that natural ability to go against that and to tell yourself, oh no, actually I can change this, I can gain control over my body again, that is a fucking superpower. Because all of a sudden, all these chain reactions of bad events that would happen as a result of you making bad decisions, because often, right, when we make one bad decision, that leads into another bad decision and so on, that can be stopped at one bad event. It doesn't have to go down further. And that can save careers, relationships, friendships, and so on. So why would you not want to learn this skill? And this leads you to the next part, which is actually the best part of this video because you don't have to pay any money. You see, we live in a system where you can actually improve your life without paying for it. Who would have thought of that? It's a combination out of multiple things, but I'm just gonna list some of them for you right now. So you wanna be doing a sufficient amount of exercise. You wanna be exposing yourself to cognitive challenges. You wanna have a balanced diet. You wanna be hanging around with as much people as possible, especially meaningful interactions. And you wanna be meditating and getting enough sleep in every day, because else the whole thing's not gonna work. In fact, in order to have your brain rewire and restructure its pathways, this is such a crucial process. Also, the whole concept of neuroplasticity doesn't really work, and you won't change as an individual, you won't grow, you won't become better. Man, it is so crucial to understand that your brain can only rewire itself if you're in states of rest. And that's only gonna happen when you're sleeping or when you're doing meditation or non-sleep deep rest. There are so many videos on Yoga Nidra and NSDR, so non-sleep deep rest. It's basically Yoga Nidra, but without the intentions and the like spiritual kind of part. I highly recommend you to try these things out. They've significantly improved my life, so I think they could do something similar for you. You can let me know if that's the case or not, if you believe in that or not. But to be honest, the probabilities are in your favor on this, so just try it out, man. And yeah, also make sure that the 4 things that I mentioned earlier, so exercise, diet, cognitive challenges, and social interaction are also included into your daily or weekly routine. This shit is not rocket science, but it will boost your life to new levels of self-awareness and fulfillment. Believe me on that. So just try it out. Make sure you're not missing out on the power you can basically get for free. And yeah, the only thing I can say is we'll see each other soon. I wish you a great day and evening. Whenever you're watching this, keep chasing your dreams and peace.